Hello and welcome to SKANS ECampus. SKANS ECampus is a gold-approved learning partner of ACCA. On this channel, we bring you demo videos of different courses available at SKANS ECampus. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get notifications of additional videos and hit the like button.
Hello everyone. In this video lecture, I will talk about PESTAL analysis. And when I talk about PESTAL analysis, this is a model which can be used to understand the external environmental influences on the organization's performance. Because the external environment do impact on the organization performance, and they can have a positive impact and they can have a negative impacts. And through PESTAL analysis, we will understand those impacts and we will understand that how significant those impacts are. Right? Now, let's get started with the topic. So first of all, I would like to talk about political factors. Political factors can have a positive impact or negative impact on the organization's performance. Because your political government develops certain policies which sometimes encourages business and sometimes discourages the organization's activities. So overall, sometimes political policies, rules and regulations can have a positive impact on the organization's performance, and sometimes political policies which have been developed by the political government or overall political situation in the country can have a significant negative impact on the organization's performance. So, these are the KPIs which can be used to assess or evaluate the political impact on the organization's performance. So the first thing is number of subsidies. So if large number of subsidies or large amount of subsidies is being provided by the political government, it will have a positive impact on the organization's performance. But if government has stopped providing subsidies to the organization, it will have a negative impact on the organization performance. Then, number of new sites developed. So, if government of that specific country is going to develop new sites where you can start your operations, where you can sell your products, where you can develop your market, where you can develop your market share, obviously it will have a positive impact on the organization's performance. Percentage of increase in tax. Tax percentage directly affect your net income. So if high level of taxation or high level of tax percentage is being applied by the government, it will have a negative impact on the organization's performance because you will have less disposable income. But if low percentage of tax is being applied by the government, obviously it will have a positive impact. Amount of government grants. Yes, if government is giving you more grants to grow your business, it will have a positive impact. But if government has stopped giving grants to the businesses, obviously it is going to have a negative impact on the organization's performance and growth. Right? Now we'll talk about economical factors. So when I talk about economical factors, overall economical situation of the country in which you're doing your business can have a positive or negative impact on the organization's performance. Right? For example, if you're doing business in a country where overall economy is growing, overall economy is flourishing, that will have a positive impact, and that positive economy growth will help you to improve organization's performance. And if you're doing your business in a country where you have negative economic growth, economic situation is not very friendly, it will have a negative pressure on the organization's performance. Right? So these are the KPIs which can be used to measure the effect of economical factor on the organization's performance. Cost of borrowing or cost of capital. So if the cost of capital is very high, cost of borrowing is very high, it will become difficult for an organization to arrange finances, and it will have a negative impact on the organization's performance, and vice versa. Percentage of change in exchange rates. So if there is a massive fluctuation or significant fluctuation in the exchange rate, it creates uncertainty and it will have either positive or negative impact depending upon which currency you're dealing with and which currency is appreciating and which currency is depreciating, right? So overall, percentage of exchange rate can have a positive or negative impact on the organization's performance. Exchange gains and losses. Because of the exchange rate fluctuation, sometimes organization observe exchange gains and sometimes organization observe exchange losses, and it will have a significant impact on the organization performance as well. Then we have social factors. Overall, social factor of that specific country can also contribute towards the betterment of the organization's performance, and it can also have a negative impact. Here we have the KPIs. For example, percentage of a particular age group. Yes, percentage of particular age group can have an impact on the organization's performance. For example, if you are running a business who produces fashionable clothes for the teenagers and you are doing your business in a country where 80% of the population is above 60, it will have a negative impact because only 20% population is available who can buy your product, and 80% of the population would not be able to buy your product because you are going to produce trendy clothes for the teenagers. On the other hand, if in that country there is a business who is producing wheelchairs, it will have a positive impact on their performances because 80% of the population is above 60 and they might use wheelchair for commuting from one place to another place, right? So overall, percentage of particular age group can have an impact. Then percentage of educated people. This is really important, and especially if you're doing a business which require intellectual manpower. For example, you're doing a business which require a lot of research and development, which requires a lot of new ideas, which require creativity. And for that creativity, for that research and development, for that new ideas, you need educated people. And if you're doing your business in a specific country where education is not very popular, general population is not very educated, you wouldn't be able to recruit good employees, and it will have a negative impact on the organization performance. Average disposable income. So if you're doing your business in a country where average disposable income of a population is high, then you can charge high price for your products. But if you're doing your business in a country where disposable income of a general population is very low, you wouldn't be able to charge high prices, right? For example, if you're producing sports cars, if you're producing luxury cars, it would only be possible to sell these cars to the people who have high level of disposable income, right? Literacy rate, that is very important because the way your product is being perceived by the customer, it depends the literacy rate of that population, right? The trend which is followed by the population or the customer, it depends upon their literacy rate, right? Now we'll talk about technological factors. Overall, technology have a significant impact on the organization's performance. Technology has a significant impact on the organization's way of doing things, right? So overall, technology is going to impact every aspect of business. So these are the KPIs. For example, amount of research and development cost. So if business is regularly invest a lot in the form of research and development cost, it means that company is going to cope up with the new technological changes. Percentage of cost reduction because of the new technology. So if because of the new technology which have been adopted by the company, the cost have been reduced, it will have a positive impact, right? Number of new machine used in the businesses. Number of new product launched by the businesses. Number of new method of providing services which have been adopted by the businesses, right? So different type of impact can be imposed by the technological changes on the organization's performance. For example, 10 years back, SKANS used to have only face-to-face classes. But now we have eCampus and we deliver lectures online. So this is an innovation, and this change has been adopted by the SKANS because of the change in technology, right? Next we have environmental factors. Environmental factors are becoming very popular and are becoming very important for the government, for the business, and for the customers. So it do impact organization performance significantly, because now customers are more concerned about environment friendly products. Government are more concerned about businesses whose operations are more environment friendly, right? So number of environmental complaints, it will have a significant impact. If you have lots of environmental complaints, it means that it is going to impact your organization's performance in a negative way. Number of new laws and regulations related to the environment, because when government will develop new laws, new regulations related to the environment policies, it is going to affect the organization way of doing things. It might have a negative impact or it might have a positive impact. Because of the government new laws and regulation, environmental cost can be increased. Percentage of reduction in carbon dioxide gas emission. Percentage of reduction in profit due to climate changes. Yes, for example, if I say that 7 years back or 8 years back, we used to have a very strong winter season in Pakistan. But due to environmental changes, that winter season has squeezed a lot. So initially we used to have 2 full-fledged months of winter season, but now we only have winter season for 10 days to 15 days. So the business who was producing sweaters, jackets, uppers, profitability of those business has affected because of this environmental changes. Last thing is legal factors. Again, legal factors can have a significant impact on the organization's performance, because a lot of matters have legal implications and they have significant impact on the organization's performance. For example, number of laws introduced. So if the new laws have been introduced by the government, it will have a new legal implications on the organization's performance. Amount of penalties and fines. How much penalties and fines have been imposed by the government or the court on your organization. If fines and penalties are very high, it will have a negative financial impact on the organization's performance. Number of legal cases on business. If you have few legal cases or legal claims against your business, it will have less impact. But if you have large number of cases, legal cases or legal claims against your business, it will have a negative impact on the organization's image, on the organization's goodwill, right? So overall, political, economical, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors do impact organizations' performance.
If you like this video, visit our website www.skansecampus.com to purchase the complete course at affordable prices. Register today at no cost and access our free 10-day trial.